Is colorism merely a social construct that we are giving way too much attention to and thereby further pushing the narrative and fueling the fire? Now, while I was creating this video, I was reminded of an A-list actor from the UK that was recanting a story about breaking into the US market and how I assume an American casting director had gave him a compliment by saying, "You so chocolate." Now, I assume that he took this accomplishment gracious as it was meant to be a compliment. However, it got me to thinking about how the narratives are split between men and women when it comes to color. Now, dark skin is usually associated with being assertive, aggressive, strong, while lighter skin has been more objectified as soft, something that is to be worth being saved, feminine, right? So when we see a dark-skinned man, some argue that this is more of a socially acceptable thing when it comes to attraction, whereas light-skinned men, although also seen as attractive in their own way, they are objectified as more of a soft type of man and sometimes feel the need to overcompensate against the archetype of a dark-skinned man. Now, with women, there is the same narrative. With a light-skinned woman, she is supposedly seen as more feminine, more soft, more docile. As with a dark-skinned woman, if she doesn't have certain features, arguably, even if she has the same features, it could still be argued that she is seen as more tough and not as worth being saved as her counterpart. Now, there's lots of nuance to this, and certainly it is perceptions and perspective. The real question I want to get down to in this particular video is, if you listen to any thought leader, the Neville Goddards, the people that really say that if you believe something, you will attract those circumstances to you. So if someone is constantly being told that light skin is this and dark skin is that relative to their sex, and they grow up believing that, is it really colorism is true and exists, or is it merely that they have wired themselves to believe something and so it helps to attract those circumstances? Again, I know there's lots of nuance and two things can be true at the same time, and I will not ever dismiss anyone's experiences, but food for thought. Let me know what you think in the comments below.